ordered a whole pack of the caramel nut pods from Amazon. I love the caramel ones. These are just these little ones like this. I'm thinking today I'm going to do a toasted marshmallow caramel one in my coffee, do two of these together. The toasted marshmallow, now you can buy them in their own pack, so I'm going to do that. I saw it on Amazon this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and order, I think it's a 4-pack like this one. So I'm going to do that. I picked up some more skinny syrups. I am loving doing what I've been doing, a couple different things. So I have the Diet 7-Up and lime juice and limes, and then picking a syrup. So kind of like a copycat Sonic limeade. Also been doing like green tea and adding in some syrups. So good. So I picked up a few different ones. I picked up pineapple. I ordered some blueberry lavender, which I'm really nervous about this flavor. Something about lavender, I don't know, but a lot of people have been telling me it's good. So we'll see how it is. And then I got the mermaid, which I believe is like a coconut kind of theme. I don't think it tells you on here, but it does have different recipes. But this one sounded good. And then I did order, where is it? Here it is. I ordered another one of these because look, you can obviously see which one of my favorite flavors. This one is so good. So I ordered another one of these. I highly recommend this flavor. This is what I've been loving with the Diet 7-Up and the lime juice. Do they all have like little recipes in the back? No, they don't. It just says tea, parfaits, cocktails. I also got my perfect keto variety pack that I ordered during their sale that was going on. So this one has 2 of the cinnamon roll, 2 of the chocolate chip cookie dough, which I've had and I like that one, and then 2 of the almond butter brownie. I've never had the almond butter brownie or the cinnamon roll, but I will be sure to let you guys know what I think of those. I may have one of those tomorrow. I mean today. We'll see. We'll see if I feel like having one. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I don't know why I never know what day of the week it is. I think because I'm off a little bit, because yesterday I did not get a chance to pop in and talk to you guys. I started vlogging, but it was just a mess. This marshmallow and caramel is really good. Highly recommend those nut pods. I am so excited about nut pods. I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why I completely forgot about them. My face is so puffy today. I did not sleep very well. My allergies are killing me. It was so hot yesterday, and we turned on, we don't have any air conditioning in our like back part of our house, like the front part. We like in our living room we have an in window air conditioner, just a little one. It literally only cools the living room. And I made the mistake of, when I made dinner, I put it in the oven, and so it got really hot in there. And I turned on the fan in here in the bedroom early, and then I have like a, I don't even know what you call it, but it's another fan that's supposed to be like a cooler fan. You put water in it and it brings it up through there and it's supposed to cool off. But the only problem with that one is that the cooling setting, it cycles through. So it goes from low to medium to high, low to medium to high, and it is so annoying. Like, it is so annoying. I cannot stand it. So we finally just turned it on high fan, and it got a little bit better, but I did not sleep well. And not having air conditioning sucks. Yesterday was a fiasco of a day. Oh my goodness. It was like Monday in disguise. Like, it was Tuesday, but it really was Monday, because Monday went so smooth. I should have known. Work is extremely busy this time of year. A lot of things going down, a lot of new people coming on, people leaving. It's just the end of the year. Like, our year ends June 30th, and so it's just busy. And yesterday was like the peak. Like, no, it's not even the peak. I know it's not the peak. There's so much more to come, but it just felt like the peak, because it's like everything came in at one time. So let's start with the morning first. 7 in the morning, I thought I'm gonna go get my blood drawn, because I have to. They won't refill my thyroid pills, because I was supposed to go in March, but of course my appointment was canceled, and they're still not making appointments, so they're just gonna let me do a blood test. I don't have to actually go in and see the doctor. Normally I have to go in and see him, but because of everything, they're not doing appointments right now at my clinic, unless they're emergencies. So they told me I have to do a blood test before they'll refill my pills. So I have enough pills to last till Friday. So I thought, okay, they open at 7. The lab is there at 7. at my doctor's office. And I knew my doctor had moved to a different office, but what they did was actually made in like an annex, but it's like half a mile down the road. So it's in the same little town, not my main town that I live in, really, like that I work in, and then I live kind of outside of town, and this is a different town over. Not that you need to know all that. But I wasn't really sure where the new office was, and I just assumed when she told me, she's like, yeah, just pop into the office. The lab's here from 7 to 4. We can get your labs done, then he'll call in your prescription. So I go up there. I don't know where it's at. I think, okay, I'm pretty sure that it's across from this one area. So I turn into the center lane to turn over. And of course, this is like a 4-lane kind of like major, like it's like a highway, but not really like a freeway. It's just more of just like a county highway. And so there's like 2 lanes on each side and then the center thing to turn. So I look and I'm like, oh, that's not it. So then I get back in my lane and I start going down further. And then I think, okay, that's it. So I turn, because I can see the sign. No, it wasn't the right driveway. So I had to get back into the road again. Luckily, like I said, it's like 7 in the morning, so there's no traffic. And at least in that area, which actually surprised me, but I think just because traffic's still kind of light right now. I finally see the entrance. I see the sign that says exit and the sign that says entrance. So I go into the entrance, go up there, and it says you have to have a mask, which I should have known. It was in my car. But I just went up to the door anyway and rang the doorbell just in case they had like masks they could give me, or just to find out what I had to do. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. She goes, when we moved to this building, our lab stayed in the other building. We don't have a lab in this building. And you had to ring the doorbell and everything. Like, you can't just walk in. They're not letting anybody walk in. It's like has this big stop sign that says stop, do not enter. So like, okay, so I get back on the road and get finally out there. And this office, like I said, is like about half a mile or so down the road. So I get down there, go in there, pull in. And as I'm walking up, of course, I see this stop sign, but I don't see a doorbell. And then somebody came to the door and I said, oh, I'm supposed to get labs done today. And she's like, oh, well, for some reason, the lab lady won't be in until 10. We're not sure why the lab's closed until 10. Like, really? I didn't say anything. I didn't say like, well, yesterday they told me to come in between 7 and 4 tomorrow. But anyway, I didn't worry about it because they may not have known. It may have been just a last minute thing. Who knows? And so I was like, okay, I'll just come back later. But then my day, I thought I'll just take a break, at some point, just use a little bit of personal leave. And, but there was no way. There was no way. I didn't take any breaks yesterday. And then at lunchtime, I thought, okay, maybe I'll go at lunchtime. But traffic was so bad at lunchtime. I was like, there's no way I'm going to get down there. I had so many pending things. Like I said, I could have still taken some personal leave, but I had so many pending things at work. I just did not want to take the time away. And I knew I had like the rest of the week that I could do the blood test. So I did what I had to do at lunchtime. What did I picked some stuff up that I actually was going to tell you guys about, but I forgot. What did I eat though in between all there? I had some coffee as usual with like my keto collagen. For lunch, I'll put a little thing up here. I actually did egg salad again on the keto bun. The egg salad is so good. It's been like just hitting the spot lately. And then I did a pack of the nacho cheese of the protein puffs from Shrewd Foods. Oh, those protein puffs are so good. And I did like 2 slices of Colby Jack cheese. That was my lunch. And then for snack later, I had some of the Perfect Keto peanut butter cookies and an iced coffee. And that was about 3 o'clock, 3:30. And then for dinner, I was not hungry. And I thought, well, I do have some leftover spaghetti in there made with the palmini noodles. So I went ahead and just had that for dinner. And I didn't take a picture of that last night, but I'll put a picture of what it looked like from the night before. Now let me talk about those palmini noodles, because I said I was going to give you guys an update on those. They are good. They are really good. Here's the thing about them though, just so you know, it tells you on there that you just need to rinse them with a lot of water. And it sounds like they're ready to eat right there if you wanted to. And I tried one and they're super crunchy, which is fine, but they have a really like pleasant, like refreshing taste. It's kind of hard to explain. I think I definitely would say refreshing, but just a real mild taste. But it said on there, if you want them softer, you can boil them. And so I boiled them for 10 minutes. It said 5 to 10 minutes on the package. And then I didn't try them after that because I thought, oh, 10 minutes will be nice and soft. And I made my meat sauce with that amazing marinara spaghetti sauce, whatever you call it, that I find at grocery outlet. That stuff is so good. I have got to find out where they sell that, because if my grocery outlet has not had any, at lunchtime today, I'm gonna go to the other grocery outlet that's in the same town as my doctor's office and see if they have any there. That stuff is good. I think I have one more left in my pantry though. Anyway, so I had some meat sauce and I put in the spaghetti and I took a bite and it was still a little bit crunchy. Now, I don't know if you cook it longer, if it will actually get softer. I have no idea, no clue about it. So let me know if you guys have tried the palmini noodles. If you do cook them longer, will they be softer? It didn't really matter to me. And actually, when I started thinking about it, I thought they would actually be perfect for like an Asian salad or something like that, because like a Thai like salad or something that you use like a peanut sauce and like sesame oil in there, because I think they would really pick up those Asian flavors really well. So I may pick up more of those and try that. I did have somebody make a comment that they tried the lasagna noodles from Palmini, and that even though after they cooked them for 10 minutes, they were still a little bit stringy and kind of crunchy. And so I don't know if I want to try those or not. I don't mind the crunchy noodles, but stringy does not sound very good. But I may pick them up just to try, maybe making a lasagna or something. I thought about making like little individual lasagnas, because I do have like 2 little like tart things, and I thought, well, I could make like 2 little individual lasagnas or something with the noodles. But the other one, I think they're fine, but they have a super mild flavor, but they do have a little bit of a crunch to them. So just keep that in mind. But I know a lot of people were wondering about those. So I do recommend those, and I will be picking them up again. And I think I may try it with like an Asian salad next time. Oh, another thing, when you first open the package, you think there's not a lot, and it says 2.5 servings on the package of the linguine. But it was plenty, like with the marinara sauce and the meat on there and the noodles, it was plenty. It said 2.5 servings, and I just kind of weighed it out and weighed the pasta out and just looked at what a serving would look like before I added the meat sauce and stuff. And it was plenty. It was plenty. I paired it with a big salad, and it was plenty of food. So that's why I'm thinking with the lasagna ones, it would be easier to measure those out and just make some little individual lasagnas. So I think I'm gonna do that this next weekend. I haven't been doing meal prep videos because I really haven't been meal prepping since I've been at home. I just don't find myself having to do it. If I find myself getting kind of off track feeling, then I definitely will do it. But if I do something like those lasagna things, I will definitely record those, even if it's just a short little recipe video. Okay, it's 7:31. I need to log on to work, and I will check in with you guys when I eat something. I poured a second cup of coffee, and I used some of the cinnamon swirl nut pods. Wow, like I thought I'd tried this before, but I don't think I have. And this stuff is so, it is so good. Like, wow, definitely recommend the cinnamon swirl. Some pancake muffins. So I don't have the package anymore. I should have saved it. I used those blueberry pancake mix that I got in my keto crate from Good D's. I used that to make muffins. So I'm doing that mashup review video for June. So I'm gonna try these on camera, and I'm gonna pair that with some maple vanilla syrup, and there's butter on there as well. So I'm just gonna have this for a little kind of breakfast. I'm starving today, so if these don't taste good, I'm just gonna make some bacon. Okay, I just got back from a grocery outlet. I have to hurry because I have to get into work. Is that blurry? I think my phone's blurry. I'm sorry if it is. Just a couple things that I found that were new. Actually, no, I lied. There's one thing that I found that's new. I found these, they're from Jack Links, and they are called Cold Crafted Linkwich. They're hard salami and Colby Jack. These were 99 cents. They're 99 cents because they expired July 5th. They had ones that expired today. Those were the ones with cheddar, which I wouldn't have liked those anyway. These have 1 carb, and I may have this for lunch today because it took me so long to get through traffic to get to the grocery outlet and back. But I haven't seen these at my grocery outlet in the main town that I live in, but this was in the neighboring town. So I picked up 4 of them because 99 cents, and I'll definitely have them eaten by July 5th. So it's 2 pieces of cheese and a piece of hard salami in the middle, which is definitely my jam, for sure. And then, I picked up more of the cinnamon churro pork rinds. Now, what I've been doing with these, as long as I've had these for 99 cents at my store, I've been picking them up. I've been melting extra butter and putting extra cinnamon on them, and then they taste more like the Taco Bell, like cinnamon crisps that they have there. Otherwise, I don't feel like they're very strong with the cinnamon. They had more of these, the cherry tomato marinara sauce. So I picked up 2 of these. Again, these are 5 net carbs, but they taste absolutely amazing, and they are worth every single carb. And that is for a half of a cup, which is a lot, really, if you think about it. What else did I get? That is, oh, this is a new thing. I forgot about these. The hot and spicy Dukes shorty sausages. You guys know I love meat sticks. So hot and spicy, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. These were $2.99. I only picked up 1 just in case I did not like them. I really wanted to pick up more. I picked up some shredded cheese because if I do have time to make lunch, I need some shredded cheese. I picked up a Diet Snapple. Haven't had these in a hot minute. And this is the half and half. It's the serving size is 1. There's 1 carb in it. Does not have the best sucralose in it, so it's not bad. But I haven't had these in forever. So that's it. That is my little grocery outlet haul. Okay, lunch today, I have like a taco bowl. So underneath here, barely see it. Let me grab my fork. I have some ground beef with some taco seasoning. I have some shredded cheese, some shredded lettuce, some pico de gallo, and some sour cream. That like taco bowl, whatever you want to call it, was so good. I devoured it. I ate it way too fast. It was just so good. I could probably eat that 2 or 3 days a week, and it's so simple. Literally just, you know, cooked up some ground beef, added in some taco seasoning, topped it with some fresh lettuce, some fresh tomatoes, and some sour cream. It's so good. I would have put avocado in it, but I was rushing to get it done because I was getting late back from the store. But so good. So it was just fresh tasting with that lettuce and that pico de gallo. It was, yeah. So definitely try that, you guys. Try that. And just that little bit of cheese. I didn't even eat, I was going to eat one of those salami cheese sandwich things that I got there at grocery outlet, but I didn't. I am stuffed. I will be surprised if I can eat dinner. I honestly will be so surprised if I eat dinner. So as I figured, I am not very hungry tonight for dinner, so I'm just going to have one of these that I picked up there at grocery outlet that I showed you earlier. The hard salami and Colby Jack, and a Diet 7-Up. So I think that'll be it. If I have anything else, I will let you know, but I think this will be the end of the video, and I think I'll go ahead and upload this tomorrow and start a new one for Thursday. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.